All right, let's go in my garden. I just got this Gallagher smart fence as my fence till I put in a more permanent one. I built this teepee right here. Me and my children worked on it together. And then we've got climbing green beans, and then more of those, and then cucumbers, watermelon, some yellow squash, and some zucchini. And they're all doing good. And the plan is for them to climb up here, and then the entry to the teepee's in the back. And there's already a cucumber here. This is a straight 8 cucumber. And then over here, we've got some zinnias my daughter planted. I really like the hot pink one. So pretty. And then we've got some zucchini. No, I'm sorry. These are butternut squashes. And then more. And some of them are from seeds that I saved, and some are from seeds I bought. And honestly, I can't remember which ones were which. But over here, we do have some butternut squash already growing. There's one. And there's another one. And then I've got 2 jalapeno plants right here, but they're not doing that good. I don't know if I'll get any. I had one, but then I came out here one day and it was on the ground and dead. So, oh, look. All right, and then these are my tomatoes. I planted some tomatoes, different varieties, and then basil and marigold. And these things supposedly grow good together, so that's why I planted them near each other. And I've been finding some of the tomato hornworms on here, and when I do find them, I feed them to my chickens and they love them. But you can see some of the damage that a tomato hornworm did. So you just gotta look out for that. And when you start seeing that stuff, then you know there's a tomato hornworm on your plant. But when I find them in chickens, it's a great treat for them. So these ones here, this row is cherry tomatoes. That row, honestly, I don't remember what kind of tomato those ones are. I think they're like bigger eating ones. The first row is more like paste tomatoes. It's like Amish paste. And I can't remember what row these ones are either. They almost look like cherry too. I bet you there too is another variety of cherry because my daughter loves cherry tomatoes. Another pepper plant here. And then cucumbers. And these are just so prolific. They're doing great. here. I'm expanding the garden right now. We just moved the fence out, and we're working on bringing more wood chips in. We had wood chips dropped off by a truck that was working locally last year, and they'd put a few piles in different places, so we're moving them from the piles into this garden. But one of the wood chip truckloads was dumped here last fall, so then we spread it out, and but we have another pile of wood chips back that way, and then one was dumped there, and we put a lot of wood chips near my house and stuff, but now we're working on the garden. And I'm trying to do a little bit of a rock wall here. We'll see how that goes. These are Blue Lake bush. And put that there. And I'm trying to do back to Eden style on this hill. So I can do some terracing if I feel like it, because I love terracing. It's beautiful. But also the mulch should prevent it from sliding down, eroding. And honestly, I just think it's going to do really well. So we'll see though. This over here, my son planted a watermelon plant seed for fun, and I haven't seen it come up yet, so don't know what else we're going to plant here, but we're working on getting the mulch in. And then up here, I did plant we did a row of really old sunflower seeds, and I don't think any of them have come up. So then, but these are doing really well. This was cut flowers, I think. But honestly, they were old and I thought they weren't going to come up very good. So I planted them really densely, and then now they're, I think, a little too dense. So, not sure what I'm going to do, but yeah, so the plan here was to have some rows of flowers, and I planted the sunflowers in the back so they wouldn't block sun for other things. But that's my garden right now, and hopefully it'll just keep getting better. And the plan is to build like a greenhouse right there on that side of that shed. Take a look at it. Oh, this is asparagus we transplanted from an old garden here. And honestly, the weeds come up pretty easy because of the mulch. We'll see if this one comes up easy. Some areas are better mulched than others. See how easy that came up? Let's try this one. Toss it. I toss them in there to start killing the other plants until I'm ready to put more mulch down. Alright, watch how easy these come up. This was the grass here last year. Look at that root system and how easy it comes up. This is why I'm such a believer in the Back to Eden. So if the weeds get this good of a root system, think of what my tomato plants are doing in there. Look at that. So easy to pull up weeds. I love it. And you can see how the soil's Everything's just breaking down and improving the soil because we're on pretty much straight clay around here. So over time, that'll just keep improving my soil. I'm just gonna put this here, start killing this. Oop, blocking the sunlight till I get around to pulling that. So that's my garden right now. This is a tomato plant I started from seed. And a tomato hornworm really got at that one the other day, but got it off. So I'll update in a few weeks and we can see any improvements in the garden. Thanks for watching.
I'm still making the video.